Hello everyone, it's Jessica here, and today I am doing another layout for Spiegel Mom's Scraps using this beautiful sketch by Miranda Weber, and I'm going to link the sketchbook that I got that from in the description below. You can either buy the volume of sketches that I participated from, or you can buy the bundle pack of all 3 sketchbooks. So I am using some Bella Boulevard supplies today, and I'm just pulling out a white sheet of paper. I'm going to use this pretty pink background paper as a border around my white, and I just trimmed my white down to 11.5 inches on both sides, so it's a nice square, and then I cut the middle out of that pattern paper so I could just use it as a border, and then I could save the rest of it for something else. So I'm using this cute Bella Boulevard collection, and it's just got all the fun little cherries and just sweet little fruits and things, which goes perfect of these photos of my baby girl wearing her little cherry outfit with her, these are kind of like her monthly photos that I was doing before she turned a year. So I have some of these photos and this cute little cherry outfit. So I'm using that sketch of Miranda's, and I decided to cut some paper strips here. They're kind of like triangles, but I'm just going to cheat and rip them down into strips here and just use the portions that I need. So I'm just kind of ripping off the points and tucking them behind my photo. So it kind of looks like they go the whole way down, but I'm cheating, they don't. But you're never going to know the difference because my photos are going to go right on top that middle section. And then my sequins, I'm actually going to poke some holes in the middles of all of these, probably towards the top somewhere, and then thread some sequins through using some white thread. And then that's going to be where my sequins are. So I'm going to use a lot of those, but I'm actually going to pull out a second mix. I'm using the stronger mix and then another one called, I think it's called Dahlia Dream, if I remember right. So I'm just going to mix the two together and use both of them, because I didn't want the dark paint color in that one because it doesn't have holes in those sequins. They're just flat sequins. So I'm going to choose some pink ones from the Dahlia mix and then some blues from this stronger mix that's laying on my desk right now. I love these little popped up cherries, so I'm going to incorporate those somewhere at the bottom of my photos. And I love these little photo corners from the sticker sheet from this collection, so I'm going to incorporate a couple of those as well. And I'm actually going to pull out a title acrylic by Bella Boulevard too. I love title acrylics. I love acrylic pieces and love incorporating them on my scrapbook layouts along with sequins. I just think that those couple things just make little pops of color in your layouts and just give it a little bit of extra something, and it just makes it super special. So there I've punched my holes in the middles of all of those little starbursts, and I'm just taking a piece of white thread and doubling it up. So I just folded it over and put the looped part through my needle, and I'm just going to hold on to that end, and I'm going to tape down the actual end on the back side of the layout so I have something that I can pull against while I'm threading these through. So I'm just going to show you how I do this one. I just take my needle and just push down on my surface here and just thread them through my needle there, and then I just kind of get a nice group of them together, and then I pull them all down at once. So I usually use embroidery floss for this. It's a little bit thicker, but I just wanted something really super easy and quick today. I didn't feel like pulling apart embroidery floss because most of mine is 6 strand, and I typically use 3 strands to thread these sequins through. So I didn't feel like pulling that apart today and messing with it. So I just grabbed some white thread and doubled it up, and it works just perfectly. So if you want something super easy and simple, and I'm sure you probably have some thread on hand, if you don't have the embroidery floss, that's an easy way to thread some sequins through for your layout. So I'm going to speed this up here in a little bit. I'm going to actually tape down the center here so that my sequins stay on each side kind of while I'm working with this layout, but honestly they don't really slide around much, so I didn't really have to worry about that. And then I just tape down the excess on the back side. There you can see I've threaded through all the other ones and I'm good to go. It actually did not take me that long at all to do this, so it was pretty fast today. And then here I'm just going to build up some layers on my photos just by trimming down with some scissors. They're not perfect, but I don't care because I really don't like perfectly matted layers. I like them to be kind of staggered and just kind of off skew, is that the word? Off centered, or not really off centered, but just wonky and different. So I'm just roughing up the edges with my fingernails there and just trimming down with my scissors, using my ATG gun as my adhesive. And then I'm also going to grab some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to glue down some other things on my layout, because I know that glue dries super clear and it's the one sitting on my desk right now, so that's what I'm going to use. I've got this acrylic piece that I mentioned earlier that I'm going to use today. It just says So Sweet, and it's just perfect for this layout. I needed a super fast layout today because I'm actually really cutting close to this deadline and getting this finished in time to have time to upload this video and get everything edited and scheduled for all my posts and things. So I needed a really, really fast layout. So that's what I really love about working with sketches. You can grab a sketch and get inspiration from it and just kind of roll with it. And it seems to make your pages come together so quickly. And you can really focus on getting those finished pages in your scrapbooks, which is really my goal. I don't know about anybody else, but that's always my goal, is to get my photos scrapped, my memories documented, and get them into my scrapbooks. Now, getting them actually into my albums is another story. I'm usually so good at that. I usually file them right away when I make them, but I have a stack right now for, I think it's like the past month or two, of about 20 to 25 layouts, and that's not like me. I typically do not have a stack. And these past few months, I have accumulated stacks of layouts, which is great, but also not great, because in my mind I think, oh, I need to file those, but maybe I will do a little video for you guys so that you can see all of my finished layouts. So here I'm just grabbing some embellishments from this same collection. I can't remember offhand what this collection is actually called, but I will check that and then put that name of it in the description below in case you want to try to search for it. I don't know if it's available in any shop anywhere. I've had this collection on hand for quite some time. I've been holding on to it to do all these cutesy little layouts of my baby girl. So I'm not sure if they actually sell it anymore, but it is a very cute collection. So I'm using the little sticky dots here with I think they're called tabby dots from the shop. I love these. I haven't used them yet. I have some in my stash here, and Jody just sent me some more, and I love them, and I don't know why I haven't been using them this whole time, because they're so easy to use, but they are back in stock in the shop and you can grab those, so I'll have to pop a link down below for those as well. There's my baby girl coming in on the bottom right there. She's grabbing my stuff, messing with my tape gun, so I'm just fixing that back up, and I'm going to add a few more little things here, do some stamping. As you can see, I've stamped some hearts on the top and the bottom, and then added my date stamp. Those are the two mixes that I used, and here's the close-up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, you can save 15% in the shop with my code Jessica15. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.